For the past 11 days, I've played poker every single day and I'm up over $15,000. All at 2-5, no limit hold'em. Should I lock it up and take a break? Enjoy my winnings? Absolutely not. We're right back at it for day 12 with the goal of pushing the total to 25K. Can I hit another target or will my luck finally run out? We get going on Wednesday night and this one starts out slow. It takes me nearly an hour just to get my seat, and once I do, I'm dealt nothing. I try my best, but the bluffs don't get through, and I wind up being in the game for $1,500. I finally start winning some hands 3 hours after I arrive, and then everything happens all at once. I pick up pocket sevens in the cutoff. There's a raise to 15, and I make a slightly loose raise that gets punished right away as the big blind cold 4 bets to 130. I'm in position and getting an amazing price, so I call. The night's been weird so far. I'm not hitting big hands like I have for the past 11 days. Is it over? Oh, nope, we're back. He bets 130 just like he did pre-flop. I smooth call and we fill up on the turn. He bets 250, and with a little over $900 in my stack, I gotta decide whether to keep calling or to just jam here and now. I think either's fine, but it feels like he's got a hand he's ready to go with, so I put all the chips in. He thinks for a while before making the call. I show my hand and he says he's drawing dead, so we get the full double and are now up on the session.
Nice hand.
Thanks.
You made the vlog.
He doesn't care. How about aces? 20 minutes later, I 3-bet an open and then things get out of control. The button puts in the cold 4. I can't wait to 5-bet, except that won't be possible. The player who originally made it 15 now clicks it to 325. Well, I don't think there's any move I can make that doesn't look super strong. I 6-bet to 800 and they both fold.
6 bet?
Ace 5.
I don't think ace 5. Yeah. I had ace 5 of spades.
Yeah, I had hearts, I think. I told you I don't bluff anymore. The early position player said he folded a big hand, so that's a nice getaway by him. But will he be able to do it a second time? The very next shuffle, I get aces again. Just like a minute ago, I 3-bet an open. This time the button cold calls with not much behind, and for the second time in 2 hands, the player in the 2 seat raises to 325. If I had a nickel for every time this guy raised to 325 pre-flop while I'm holding aces, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice, right? I'm not gonna get cute this time. I go all in and they both quickly call.
Oh, bro, what the fuck? You got aces back to back? That's so sick.
It's up to y'all if y'all want to go.
That's so sick, dude. See, because you didn't make it to 800, he called.
No, he has a huge hand. Yeah.
I just folded queens to him last time. And then
Alright, 2 boards, 2 full boards. I'll take it. This king of clubs. Oh. That's a holder. He come back to back aces. I got her. Oh my god.
Oh,
that's so
that's
sick. So sick. Nice hot.
How do you do it?
Spot, guys. Green spot.
How does he do it?
Aces, kings, and ace king. Do they break games for
When I first started playing poker, I had this exact situation happen. Except I wasn't the one with aces, and I lost about $5. But I knew that one day I'd experience the pure euphoria of having aces up against kings and ace king. I just didn't know it would be for 250x the stakes. I am now up heaps and the action is not slowing down anytime soon. Look at the mountain in front of me and it's my turn to cold 4-bet. I'm in the small blind with ace queen suited. The cutoff 3 bets, this guy's been getting a bit out of line and I arguably have a premium. I make it 225 and he calls with a little more than $1,000 behind. We whiff the flop, but he's only seen me bet sets and aces so far. I can very credibly rep an overpair. I bet 150. Would be happy to take it down now, but he makes a raise in position. $425. Did he flop a big hand? Or maybe he has an overpair? Could it just be a bluff like Jack 10 suited? Or maybe he's trying to protect the one pair holding, putting me on ace king since people love doing that. I feel like it could be any of those things. I'm not considering calling. It's either jam or fold. He has about 600 or 700 chips behind, so I don't think he's totally committed himself. I'm really not sure what the best move is and ultimately decide to fold.
Holy shit, he gets taken nuts.
It's good, but I guess it would work.
Yeah, I think I could have gotten him to fold that one.
Yeah.
Nice hand, nice hand. I got so used to getting aces that I forgot how to play without them. Let's lock in and figure out the next spot. Oh, just kidding. We've got aces again. And you're not gonna believe this, but there's a raise, a 3-bet, and a 4-bet before it gets to us on the button. Well, here comes the cold 5. It gets back to the 4-better who calls. This is the same guy from the last hand, so I think he could be very wide, and it's another 9-high flop. He checks, and with him having less than a half pot bet behind, I put him all in. He calls. Here we go again.
Is the aces again? Oh.
I had 9-7.
Wow.
You had 9-7?
You're done. You're done, Ace.
That's fine.
That's the way my ace has been running.
This session will definitely make the vlog. This is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That's the third one.
You had pocket 9s?
No way.
So to recap, the first raiser had 9-7, the 3-better had pocket 9s, and the flop still had a 9 and a 7 on it. So not only did the hijack hit a 1-outer, but if I hadn't been in the hand, all 3 of these guys would have gotten their money in on the flop. Instead, it's me who takes the L. For a minute there, it looked like we were gonna stay on fire from the past week and a half, but now I really am starting to get concerned that my luck has run out. It's time to take charge of my destiny. I call a raise with 7-5 suited and we go 5 ways to a flop. Middle pair and a gutter, decent start. The pre-flop raiser bets 50. One player before me calls, and I have too much going on to fold just yet. It's down to 3 of us as we turn an additional straight draw. Any 4 or 9 on the river would give us the realistic nuts. But everything changes when our opponent c-bets pot. The player between us folds, and I think all 3 options are in play. We could just fold. He's representing a hand far stronger than a pair of 5s, and even when we do improve on the river, we have to hope it's not a heart that completes the flush draw out there. We could call since we have some showdown already and could hit a straight on the river. Or how about we spice things up? He raised under the gun, so I doubt he has 9-7 and certainly not 7-4 suited. The best hand he can have is a set. He could also just have an overpair. Or he could be semi-bluffing with a big flush draw or even some kind of combo draw. I, on the other hand, can have all the sets out there as well as the straights. And I'm gonna pretend that 5 in my hand is either a 4 or a 9. I raised to $700. Enough to set off alarm bells in his head while also leaving enough chips behind to bluff the river. He calls. That's okay. This isn't the final act yet. Ideally we'll get there, but instead, the river's an offsuit deuce. Any 4 makes a straight now, so some of my bluffs got there. The good news is the flush missed, so if he was chasing that, then this next part will be easy. I have the range advantage and I've been showing the nuts all night. Let's go for it.
All of it.
That's some random 4. Fuck, dude. Well, I made the block. I have a very good hand. I opened and everyone called. You could have called fucking anything.
Oh. That was 666.
Remember when I was up $3,000 on this session? Yeah, we're down on the day after all this madness. Was that a punt? Probably. But you gotta empty the clip sometimes. In order to live, you must be willing to die. But I'm not dead yet. Let's try to spin this stack back up. The hour is growing late, and the stack is growing too, but very slowly. I eat some salmon to replenish my energy, chop up a bomb pot, get some feedback.
I generally like most of the videos, and then it's KDog, poker. Wow, like it's bad. It's hard to listen to.
I feel like the opinions are mixed. Some people like it, other people really don't.
Some people don't like it, and some people don't want to hurt your feelings.
And win a few small ones before racking out a small win on the night. Can't get too upset after a win, but this one really feels like a loss.
I think it's actual malpractice to not have won huge tonight, but at least I won a little bit. That was just insane, all around. Insane. I punted, I got some punts, whatever, man. Can't wait to do it again tomorrow. I don't know what's up with this nocturnal schedule I'm on, but we go again. I'm gonna try to run really good and not give it back this time, okay?
Again, the list is deep for the 2-5 game, so I play some 1-2 to warm up and lose $82 in the process. An hour later, I get pocket eights and raise over a limp. Next guy calls, and the guy after him 3 bets to 100. I'm the only caller, and do I even have to say it? I flop a set. Actually, it's a full house this time. He down bets, and I call. Turns a queen. Not ideal, but if he does end up having queens or king queen, we just gotta live with it. He bets again, and I'm not gonna raise this time. I don't want to fold out his bluffs. I call, and the river's clean. I check, just hoping he says those 2 magical words.
All in.
VK, blah.
Okay.
I mean, oh wow, it's a thin journal. You made the vlog.
I made the vlog. In a bad way.
Maybe a little ambitious of him to jam there, but I get it. Now we're up about $1,000 on the day, but there is a lot of money left to be made to hit that 25K goal. I defend my straddle with a not very good hand, but hey, it's suited. More importantly, it can hit 2 pair. We're playing against the same guy from that last hand, and after he c-bets, we have to raise. We have a major range advantage, just like the 7-5 suited hand yesterday, except this time I'm raising for value. But what's the move when he clicks it back with a raise to 325? I don't know what's up with everybody raising to 325 lately, but this guy's a very good player, known to be aggressive. So I'm comfortable getting it in with this hand against him. If he has a set, so be it. I'm all in, and he takes just a couple of seconds before calling.
Once or twice?
Up to you.
Try it again.
Twice.
Twice is nice.
I have a set.
Oh, you win.
Do you have a plug? I have a
Oh, you meant on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you win both.
Oh, I stuck that one in.
Yeah.
Wow, that's sick.
4.
And that's hard. That's you. That's hard.
Wait, how'd you suck on him?
Because he had 2 pair.
8 deuce, 4 deuce.
What?
What did you have?
8 deuce.
You're a vulgar guy, aren't you? You're a vulgar man.
Man, I had about 75% equity on the flop and managed to lose both runouts. It was really the ideal spot with him having an overpair on a wet but disconnected board where he probably doesn't expect me to have 2 pair. That was an important one to win, but instead we're now down on the session and the video as a whole. I guess that's what I get for playing 8 deuce. I try my best for the next 2 hours. Win some, almost win others, but nothing very noteworthy happened. We rack out a small L on the day and are just as far from that 25K goal as when this video started. But just wait till you see what happened on. What's better than walking into your favorite place with $800 worth of plastic chips to gamble with? Well, I guess one thing could make it better, and that's the boys joining you on the very first hand dealt. I 3-bet an open, he calls, and there's another cowboy on the flop. I flop a lot of sets, man. Always have, and hopefully always will. If you're gonna bet top set, it should probably be a small size, which is what I go for. He calls and the turn brings in a second flush draw. Now I see bet $100, which doesn't phase him one bit as he makes another call. Both of those flush draws miss, but the red ace on the river means any 4 beats us. Can't be too scared of that though. Ideally, he missed a nut flush draw that picked up an ace along the way. Nobody folds after they improve on the river, and he doesn't fold when I bet 255. Only, he doesn't call either. He puts me all in, and well, how many 4s does he really have? I think it's more likely that he's value betting a worse hand or maybe even running a crazy bluff. I got a call, and sure enough, he has 5-4 suited. Oof. After just the first hand of the day, I have been felted. I rebuy, but still can't get much going, so I change tables to try to change my luck. But the losing continues. I rebuy again and also pay for time, so now I'm in the game for 2.2k, but just when you thought that they left for good, the boys are back. Remember those cold 5 bets a couple of days ago? Well, check this out. The first player min raises to $10. Another player 3 bets to 35, and the button 4 bets to 85. Somehow 4 bets pre still can't get the price of admission in the 3 figures club, but don't worry, I'll change that. I make it 250, and early position, who's only in for $10 so far, jams all in. The other 2 guys fold, and here we go, fellas.
You want to go once or twice? Okay. Nice hand.
You got your cover.
Yeah, I got it.
What a day. I pull out my wallet to rebuy, but you know what? I've had enough for today. In for 2,200, out for $1. But just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. While eating dinner, my friend texted me about a tournament going on at the other Texas card house in the area. It's a $300 buy-in, and if I hurry, I can make the end of late registration. Well, maybe I can spin up a day saver. Late reg ends at 9:30 and my ETA is 9:29. So when I get there, I sprint like a maniac to get inside and gamble some more. I register and make it to my seat with only seconds to spare. And just a few seconds after that, my very first hand of this tournament, I go all in with pocket jacks for 20 big blinds. We're up against ace king, so it's a flip. Except there's a third player in the hand who has aces. Looking for a jack. Still looking for a jack. Where is he? Is he coming on the river? Nope, that's just his dad. What the fuck? So after I busted out of the tournament, I may or may not, but definitely did go out and stay out until 12 p.m. the next day. So that really messed up the whole play every day thing. That's my bad, but looking at the results for the 2 weeks, just an incredible stretch of poker, even if I couldn't quite land the plane. By the way, I'm sorry if this was like clickbaity or whatever, saying, you know, I made 25K. I obviously couldn't quite hit this mark, but I didn't really know what to call it without spoiling the ending. So it is what it is. I've got a really cool idea for my next video. I think I'll be able to pull it off, but it's going to be tricky. The goal is still to end up playing 10, 25, 50, not just once, but regularly, still pushing towards that, finally making some progress. And yeah, man, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next KDog Poker Vlog.